Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video we're going to create a Python program that will read and also write the list of numbers or also string from the text file. So first we're going to write. Okay, so write the list to a text file. So here our first step is writing. So write a list to text file. Okay, so let's start. So first, let's create a list of numbers. It's going to be integer. So 100, 90, 80, any number. Let's add 70. But this could be a score also, any random number. So my file, here we're going to create an variable. So my file equal open. Then we are going to name any text file we want. Let's say hi dot txt. So this is, we're defining it should be a text file. So close the code. Then to write we reuse here double quote and w. Close it, then close the bracket. Okay, so we'll use here for loop so that it moves through each strings and also integer in the list, this one. So we use here for loop so that moves through each of them, each index for I in range, and we use here length function, so that is len. Check the length so it moves through each index. Less, so colon my file dot write list. Here we're going to use string because if we use integer it'll give an error saying like it cannot add up, so that's why we use here string, so to define it string. But still, if we even copy it to the text file, it won't show any code. So let us write string. It should be so list I. Okay, then we are going to split it using those commas. Okay, so then my file dot close. Okay, now we're going to run the program. Okay, it has executed. Now we're going to open the file. Yeah, see, it has been created. Hello. Yeah, this is hi. It has created automatically, even if you name anything. So open it. Yeah, it has added all of them. It has copied to a text file. Okay, our work is done. Now our second part is to read the list from a text file. So let me copy it. So our second part will be reading. I'll create it in the same page. So that's more easier. Read a list from a text file. Okay, so my file, we're going to create any variable. So I most basically use my file because it's more better, because we are managing files over here, so it's better to use more meaningful variables. So my file open, name the same text file that you used, this one, text, and in place of w we'll write r because we are reading. So then num, we're going to use any variable, so let me say number is equal to my file dot read dot split, and put here comma, sorry, split commas. Okay, then we're going to write here my file dot close. So then we're going to print those numbers out. No. Okay, Now let's run the program. Num is not defined, sorry. Let's use num. So here we have to use meaningful variables instead of writing shortcut. Okay, yeah, it has printed out all the numbers. It's reading from a text file. Okay, now it's done. But here there's one problem over here. It prints out also the empty string, because here we can see there's empty string over here. Okay, so this is one major problem that's giving me trouble. And plus, these all numbers are set to be string, but I want them to be an integer without these codes. So how do I fix this problem? Our first ultimate goal is to remove this thing off that is giving me problem here. So to do that, we basically know there's one easy function, easy shortcut we can use is called pop. So number dot pop. Pop here mainly removes the string any character index in the list, the last index. It mostly removes the last index. It's the main function of the pop. So let's run. Yeah, now it's working correctly. It has removed the last index. So that's what basically pop does, to remove the last index in the list. So our second major problem here is that it gives prints out the number as string. I want it as integer. So there's also easy way to do this. Here we're going to use for loop. So on the same page itself, I'll add some other changes and modification. For I in range, here we're going to use len, the same function we use here. And here we're going to write number, because here what we have defined, initialize the variable as number. Okay, sorry, number column. So here we're going to convert that string list into an integer list. So number square bracket I, as I said, this basically means the particular index in the list that we are going through each index in the list. So number square bracket I in number square bracket I, and now it should work. So now press F5. Yes, now it has fixed the problem. Now we're getting the correct as we expected. So our problem is done. It prints correctly. So that's it. This is the entire program. So thank you guys for watching my videos, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to my channel. Thank you guys. Bye. And thank you for your support.